There's a lot of these in the Tolkien, which is why I like Unica's storyline better. There's less of this.
Darch, I didn't sleep.
Just Darch.
That's how they call him. I know it's Dragon Dark, but I just looked at the first time I saw it, I saw Darch. It came as Darch to me, so I just saw it call him Dragon Dark.
Metasigma continuing his mission to mispronounce every Twitch username.
Yeah. The PJ Salt is growing. What PJ Salt? Someone give Railcoon a bottle of Old Bobby after that one. Yes. Yes.
The old Bobby.
Oh, man.
The old school SDA reference.
Dude, so good.
For some reason in this game, I'm really, really bad at playing safe. Like, I'm like, okay, that went poorly. I should just play safe, cut my losses, and then I don't do it. I'm like, okay, I said I was going to play safe, so I should do it now, and then I don't do it. It's just something about Ys games. It brings out the worst in me when it comes to playing super risky. But it comes back to what I was saying earlier about, like, in Ys games, your health is pretty much just a resource. Frequently, the fastest way to kill enemies in the modern Ys games, not like Ys 1 and 2, because, yeah, health is really, really tight in those games, is just to, in a lot of instances, tank hits and do more damage.
Oh man, the silver harmonica.
Yep. It winds up being, like, really important, even though it's just a harmonica. Tola has an extra boss at the end of the run as well. Like, after the final boss, which is kind of a pushover, you get, like, another boss. I just wish you could skip the little cutscene in between.
Oh, is it, oh shoot, who is it?
It's when you fight the second guy and you get basically the same cutscene you had before the first boss.
Right.
And they just repeat pretty much everything piecemeal. It's like, what's the point in that?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird too, watching it going, what was the point of that? There's no reason. Like,
So the reason why I had to unlock that statue is if I didn't unlock that statue, then Toll teleports back to the most recent statue you've unlocked. So then he would teleport back to the beginning of this level instead of here after the boss.
mother truckers?
What?
Okay. I don't think the people understand. You cannot win this fight. This is not a fight you will win.
That's really pushing it on the VG guidelines meta.
What? Mother truckers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a trucker.
No.
Yeah, actually I am. You're a trucker. Mother truckers.
They're gonna have to mute you if you keep saying it. So this is a really confusing thing. I mashed through it really fast, but when you see Saul for the first time, there are 3 perpendicular slashes across his chest that match Toll's claw very, very well. And in the storyline, he supposedly got killed by the guy with a giant battle axe. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe they changed their mind partway through the story, the production or something, I don't really know. You're donating, aren't you?
Dang right I am.
Again, we're going to teleport back that statue to save having to backtrack there. So for some reason they have like this mechanic where every level that you get a new ability, you can use it to unlock extra parts of the level. I have the wrong ability selected. But then you never get to use that like again in the later levels. So like right now I use the fire spin to hit these torches which light things and then unlock access to later parts of the level. And this never happens after the fire section of the tower. So you'll see the theme with my the way I fight enemies is I generally don't. And then I'll find the enemies in a level that give the best experience for the least amount of effort. Grind up on that just for a few levels until I hit like when they're not giving as good experience anymore, and then just go to the boss. Doing that method generally means that you'll be a few levels under where the game wants you to be constantly, and it does ramp up the difficulty a little bit. But it's still much faster than grinding up to the level it wants you to be at.
We have a few moments for donation.
You just want Vol'jin to read your donation, don't you?
Actually, no, there's like 4 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This has nothing to do with me.
Meta is correct. We do have 4 donations lined up. We have a $5 donation from Yuna K. That's not actually Yuna like Yuna. Yuna. It's a name that appears to be Scandinavian. I'm sorry that I can't differentiate between the 3 countries. We have a 10. I'm just gonna stop getting myself in trouble. We have a $10 donation from Serene Snake. Sorry,
Serene.
Meta. Gotta stick with my fellow Spud Knights and get the universe into SOE. Good luck on the run anyway. Someone get Meta a gallon of coffee. Stat.
One problem, I don't drink coffee.
That's a shame. We'll have to figure something else out.
Pepsi.
I could get him a Mountain Dew, I suppose.
I might fall asleep from that.
We also have a subsequent $10 donation from Metasigma. It says, PJ Salt. Delicious salty tears. D.
Yum.
And then we have a $10 donation from Kuro. That says, much the same as the Princess of Harmony, hashtag Metasparkle must bring together the separated guests of the Evermore party. So, truck on.
I did not prepare up to that.
So
By the
now,
way.
I believe Metasparkle is ahead by $11, or possibly more. Maybe 19. I'm
Maybe
reloading,
19.
hush.
It just keeps growing.
19, it's 19, so it's 90 to 71.
So I have to be in boost mode in this area to not take damage over time. Thankfully they put a whole bunch of pots here that give you boost maxes to refill your boost meter all the way. Otherwise it'd be really annoying because I have to kill all these guys to unlock the door at the top.
Serene Snake's like, well, there goes my donation. Thank you, Kiro. Dude, Zelki is the fitting war between Meta Yuna and hashtag Metasparkle has been going on all day.
I have 30 health. That's alright.
You got
Yeah,
this.
I've got enough. Well, 28 more than I need now.
Oh wait, you were commentating originally on this, weren't you?
This is gonna be close. Okay, I've got 12 more health than I needed. Sadly, I don't have enough mana to do the skip here because I had to use all of it to dash through and not die.
They're supposed to be werewolves.
No. The big guys with swords.
I get the feeling that there's someone dropped a bomb. I must look. I hear a
So I
whip.
need to grind in here up to 180 to 186 health, otherwise I can't do the quick cycle on the boss. And again, the Thunder Punch is really, really useful because of its ability to suck enemies in like a vacuum towards it. These guys are just staying outside of the range though, and it's really annoying. I don't want to boost again because having to boost on the boss does actually save a significant amount of time because of the attack speed bonus. Attack speed is one of the limiting factors on this upcoming boss. So I'm going to save this boost and use it on the boss to save some time. I think it's 2 more levels. Well, you notice that my experience gain is slowing down as I'm getting closer to the level it thinks I should be. But I'm still going to be several levels under where it wants me to be when I fight this boss. We're going to skip the key to the boss room again though, because Cole doesn't like keys. Maybe just like Key Paladins run this game.
Maybe.
Bad jokes. He has to defend the honor of keys. Since he's a paladin. Get it? Huh?
What?
It's late. We're all tired. Cut me some slack.
It's late or it's early?
Both.
Fair enough.
If that group of enemies didn't lock off the door, then I could probably skip those guys because I had enough health, but please examine the statue. So getting the key in this area actually takes quite a bit of time. So this skip, that was way too far to the right. No, it wasn't. Okay, cool. I'm surprised that worked. Because normally to get the key for that, you have to go examine a chest, and then it puts out 4 of the torches. There's about a minute-long scene where it shows all the torches going out one by one, and you have to go through that entire area, lighting them all through several loading screens, and then go all the way back, open the chest. So clipping through that door actually saves a pretty significant amount of time. And I'm going to use the Fire Spin ability here because it has an effect to it that allows you to guard incoming hits as long as the attack is active. So you see me doing that quite a bit throughout the run. Please fall off. Thank you. I should have done that sooner. I might not be able to get 2 boosts on this fight because I wasn't thinking. So basically we just guard through him punching us so we can hit the gear as many times as possible and one cycle it every time at a slightly lower level. Also, the Fire Spin does a little bit of damage while you're guarding the attacks, so it's a nice bonus. I don't even remember what it's actually called. I just always call it Fire Spin. Okay, this is bad. I can recover it though, as long as he uses his right arm here. Please, right arm? Nope. If he used his right arm, then I would have hit it with the Fire Spin and his hand would have fallen off immediately. So I wouldn't have actually lost that much time from missing that. That boss is really easy pretty much no matter what level you are. It's just being at the right level lets you attack his fists and take them out in one cycle every time, which saves a significant amount of time because some of his attacks waste a huge amount of time, especially his lightning attacks. I'm about to do another big cutscene here, so if you have donations, now is the time.
We have received a $20 donation from Drake Tempest that says, "Hey Meta, the gauntlet is now mine. Welcome to the universe." That would have put Meta Una, I should say, ahead by $1. Except then we also have a $10 donation from Metasigma, who apparently has an infinite supply of funds for this specific purpose. And his comment reads, "At some point you'd think people would figure it out, semicolon, close parenthesis."
I like how you read the winky smiley face. Semicolon, close parenthesis.
Well, on previous readings I said winky face, and that just I felt like that was played out.
Wiki face. He just runs over and just winks right in front of the camera and then runs off.
You guys are making me suffer through long cutscenes by donating for toll. That wasn't even the long cutscene, by the way. I'm gonna walk through this door and it's gonna trigger a longer one. There we go. Thankfully, you can mash text in this game with 2 buttons. It's weird though, like certain text boxes you have to use confirm to advance. But most text you can use the cancel button as well, so you can mash them both. What's the timer right now? We're going to come in really far under estimate because the estimate was there in case Unica won, and her story is much slower. I have been authorized to kill some time after this run because of how far ahead of schedule we are.
Harima wants to know, is Ys Origin on Steam like the others?
Yes, this is on Steam. You can get 1 and 2 bundled together on Steam usually. They're usually put on sale together. But Origin is sold separately. Yeah, same with Oath and Felghana. Hey Key, why don't you tell us about the magnificent hitboxes in Ys 3, the original?
Oh god.
Meta should have some experience with that one.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, those things are special.
Yeah, if you want to play Ys 3, you should just buy Oath and Felghana, not the original one.
Man.
Not to mention how much you have to grind just to fight the first boss.
That's so terrible. No.
So this is probably one of the bigger skips that Toll does without actually going through a door. Go figure. Because you can skip pretty much this entire section that leads up to getting your double jump ability. That's not even a skip. This is intended for the Toll method just to go this way. But coming up here is where I'm talking about. Because you need that key to get through the door to get the double jump ability. Well, I suppose you might be able to cut through it, but with the number of enemies around, it would be very difficult. You'd probably wind up dashing off the cliff. That's not the right ability.
That is exactly what it was. That's not the right ability.
I mean, it's not horrible. I just like to use the fire spin because it guards, and I can just guard through the bombs. So now we have the double jump ability, and you're supposed to do quite a bit of running around. You have to come through here and kill all these red enemies to unlock that left pathway. In order to do that, normally. I was wall running up there and skipping those 2 at a time, by the way. That's actually tougher than it looks. But there's a lot of instances where you can use the quasi-hover abilities, like the abilities that let you float in the air a bit, which they design levels around you being able to do that to make jumps, and then they design the level not really seeming to take into account that you can chain them together in some instances. That last one I just did is harder than it looks because there's an invisible wall I have to go around.
Doggone it.
Oh, you're alright, Meta.
Did you just call me maggot?
I almost called you Mega, actually.
Oh, maggot, mega, close.
Yeah, they're really close. That is just sitting back there refreshing the donation page and getting annoyed every time people donate.
What?
I said you're sitting back there like refreshing donations and getting annoyed every time people donate for Meta Una.
Mm-hmm. But people are starting to realize I have an infinite bank account.
An infinite bank account.
No, not really. But it's quite large. And yeah. Mega Sigma. The Ultra Mega Meta Sigma. Mega Maggot, you shall not pass. Meta Maggot. Dude, just so everyone's aware, you may see, you will definitely see some maggots. In fact, you may see Gandalf Maggot appear. And his amazing "You shall not pass." He is the strongest maggot.
I switch fingers that I mash with in this game a lot. I don't know why, I just do.
Smash things with your Mega Sigma. Yes.
So there we go. We got
Wow.
the chimes from Rio, which allow us to kill undead enemies. Which we don't need to use on Toll for quite a while, actually, because we can skip almost all of the undead enemies that we'd be forced to be killed. We'd be forced to kill, that is.
Okay. Now it's time to lay back down.
The little bugs are the worst. They don't get knocked back by attacks like other enemies do. So then, like, you hit them and they just start comboing you because you get knocked back and stunned and they surround you and it's just awful. So I don't even mess with them. Oh, by the way, I did a switch jump there. See if I can do it again. Yeah. You can jump off the switches like the first frame you activate them and get your momentum reversed and gain a little bit extra distance during the cutscenes for the switches. Oh my god, the bugs are so strong.
Now, are bugs in the same vein as bats?
No. Trying to classify those bugs as birds would be very difficult.
I'm gonna take a nap if I can't fall asleep.
Do you still have a microphone on?
Huh?
Do you still have a microphone on?
Yes.
You should probably take that off.
I doubt I'll fall asleep. Zero asks a question and suddenly everyone's like, Meta Una, and that wasn't even what it was supposed to be for.
Nice! He
Wow.
threw 2 bombs the instant he died and killed me. And that was despite me picking up a health drop from him. That was very impressive. Let's try and take less damage from the bugs this time. Would probably be very helpful.
Railcoon's so passive aggressive.
Well, I'm not being passive aggressive.
No, that's what someone said.
These guys are the worst because they chase you while you're waiting for the elevator. This run is not going to go for an hour and a half. Like another hour and a half.
I know.
I should use the fire spin just for safety. Get away from the elevator. I want you to fall down. I need your experience.
Arima, it should be one of the most epic Evermore runs ever.
I do need the level here, even though there isn't a boss coming up for Toll here, because getting the level here makes the next grinding section much easier, makes the first couple kills go much faster. Otherwise it takes forever and it's actually kind of dangerous the first time you go in there. I think I have a boost. I don't think I need to pick up the pot.
You got boost
Jump.
power.
Okay. Jump. Okay. Okay. So you need to use boost to open this door because the whole story thing is that it'll only open for demons. Thankfully there's a pot at the bottom of the tower. There's a little side tower that has a boost max in it. Otherwise having to waste your boost on that would be really annoying. It's late. I'm tired. Vol'jin looks tired too. We're all pretty tired. It's the last day of the marathon, by the way. I'm not sure if we mentioned that.
It is. It's the finale.
And there's a prize here. I don't know if it's visible.
It
I
is
got
the
time.
strongest prize.
Can I hold it up with one hand? There we go. We got the mystery box. That should be visible. I'm holding it up like here.
That all in one bid gets you a chance for that mystery box.
$30 donation.
Correct. $30 in one donation.
I heard all the cool kids are doing it. Are you waving at the camera?
Because I have been asked to do so. I merely did so.
Hey, Villagin, wave at the camera.
Do you want to hug Villagin? Come here. It's okay, big guy.
So I would really like to be able to skip that section
It's
by
okay.
clipping through the door.
Real men hug.
But the way that that door is like built, the base of the door doesn't really allow you to clip through it, because when you like dash into it, instead of getting pushed into the door and through, the bottom of the door is slanted like outwards. So then you dash into the corner of the door and it just bounces you away from it. So it's really sad, because being able to clip through that door would save this entire section. You don't need to come back here at any point in the game for Toll. So just save 5+ minutes by being able to clip through that door.
Gino, too good.
It's one of those things where you can almost do it, but it doesn't work. And it just taunts you by the how close you can get to clipping through it, but it never actually works. I'm just gonna go here to refresh my mana so I can do more dashes.